All right, so when you're on this boardwalk going to Hidden Lake Overlook, here's going to be your turnoff for Reynolds right here. So it's blocked, but there's actually a path. So you're going to be on this side of this formation, and then you'll go up to a saddle and around the corner, and then kind of up the back side of Reynolds. So if you just came from the overlook, you're coming that way. If you came from the parking lot, you're coming that way, and then you're going this way. So it'll be pretty tame for a while. And luckily we got 500 feet of vert out of the way, climbing up from the lake. And we'll probably get another 100 or 200 just getting up to the saddle. So it's probably 17 or 1800 feet once we get to the steep part. So I just ran into 2 people coming back. They said there's like 10 people up there. So I'm guessing this has gotten more popular in recent years. But this trail is pretty nice over there. You can see it all on the slope, and then we'll have to bend up. But it's like a good over a mile over to the saddle or the pass from the main trail, it looks like on the map. So still need some approach mileage, but it's worth it once we get up there. So we've gained this ridge. Bearcat doesn't look so high anymore, does he? Nor does Reynolds. So you can see the trail. We continue to gain, and there's a person, and wrap to that saddle. I think that's the dragon tail. Alright, we've reached the saddle with the dragon's tail, and it'd be very easy to walk up this first part, but then there's a steep drop and a steep climb. So the trail actually brings you a little high of the saddle, and you round the corner and we have a cairn, and I'm pretty sure it's time to go up and rock and roll straight this way, I think. There's a cairn over there too, so I'm not totally sure, but there's some people up there, and I think this has gotten more popular, and there are already cairns down here, which there weren't before. So there should be a lot of cairns, so let's get it. Alright, so you pop up through the first cliff band right here at that cairn. There's a lot of cairns on this route, and now I think it's more loose. I mean, you could sort of stay on rock. There's kind of a loose dirt path that I remember skiing down. So you just wind your way up. We honestly only have like 1,000 feet, maybe, if that, to gain. We gained so much on the approach. This is higher than Bearcat though, by the way. So there's that. But yeah, just gonna be a slog. That's okay. That's what the terrain and the rock is like on mountains in Glacier. Alright, just met a group of 2, taking a little rest. Gotta make sure we're going the right way. I'm not actually sure. I think it's straight up through here, but I'm not actually seeing a cairn. I think we only have like 600 feet. Alright, well, like the middle 50% of Reynolds is just a slog of super steep, loose scree and dirt. It's just as brutal as you would think. It's causing all sorts of rock slides. Once we get up to the rock, we're home free. So we're almost there. Another 150 feet, and then last 300 or so on rock. Yeah, let's get it. All right, I think we're leaving the dirt for good. And now we're on rock, headed up somewhere here. It's marked. I see a cairn right there. I don't remember it being that hard. It's very well cairned up on the rock. And there's different ways you could get up to, but you know, cairn there, you could have climbed down right there. But you can see our cairn here. We're gonna need to get up. Yeah, cairn. We're getting up here. This might be the main cliff band descent, maybe the main class 4 kind of move, I guess. There's a little step here. There's a step here. Pretty easy step up, but I suppose you could consider that class 4. Not any real legit exposure, I would say, but I would be careful. This rock can get crumbly and slippy. That might have been the main crux move, that one move. Still climbing. I don't think we have much more. 100 feet or something, 150 feet to the summit. Yeah, maybe more, maybe 200. Oops. Oh, I just ruined that cairn. My bad, guys. Alright, you pop around the nose right here. It's not cairned. I was looking up where to go, but then you pop around, there's a path, and I ran into some people. So we're almost up. Just a little convoluted getting there. Hey. Alright, so that wrap around the nose, you come between some boulders. Now you get up on the ridge. And now it's just a victory lap up the ridge. Another, I don't know, 60 feet. I'll check in on the top. Yeah, baby. Second time on top of Reynolds. First time getting a video. So I hope you use it and appreciate it. It's honestly not bad, getting up very well marked. Much easier than Bear Hat. Top of Reynolds now, baby. Great view of Mount Gold. Ooh. And the whole garden wall. Can see it weeping. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a couple pictures. Oh wait, I have a snack for myself. Good job, Kevin, you did it. Treat. Nom 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 nom. Crux moved down. Good thing there's a footrest right there, so you can just easily step down. You gotta know where you're going on the way down. It's somewhat easy to get off track. So looks like we're going down somewhere. Where? I don't know. There it is. I think they were Australian. I will catch them shortly here. But just headed down these slopes. Probably should have bent around that way. But this will work too. This is how you ski ski down scree if you've never done it before. It's so easy to get down this stuff. And now it's like almost like a sand dune. Yeah, you'll get some stuff in your shoes, so empty them out at the bottom. But otherwise, there's no reason to be tentative. You can't fall anywhere. If anything, you just fall on your butt backwards. You're not going to fall forwards anywhere. Anyway, that's your quick tutorial on descending loose sand, scree slopes, talus even. Talus gets a little harder as the rocks get bigger, because they might hit you in the ankle. But anyway, we're almost down. All right, popped through our one notch, and then our second notch is labeled with a very prominent cairn. We gotta pop through that to the right. And then, I mean, it's only like 300 more feet maybe down. And then the trail will go down for quite a bit, but we'll have over 2 miles of trail back to the car. And we're back down the trail. I am gonna sit and empty my shoes out of all the rocks that got in it from my skiing. Back on back on the main trail, just jogging it in. Whoop, sorry. Almost back, just gotta drop over that hill. Alright, so we're back. So sorry in the beginning, I totally misspoke. That is not Bear Hat. That is Bear Hat. That is Reynolds. We're just on top of both. Total time combined. Oh, decent amount of time. It's 2:40. So we're looking at, I think we started at 7:45, or did we start at 7:30? Anyway, we're looking at like 7 hours, maybe slightly under 7 hours. And now I get to have 37 people ask me if I'm leaving and can they have my spot. So anyway, this will be at the end of both videos, but I will separate them. Separate videos for Bear Hat and for Reynolds.